Hello to my Scorpios and happy new moon to my Scorpios. We have a new moon in Sagittarius. Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in your reading. Please, please, please close out your cycle in love, right? We had a full beaver moon in the last cycle. So you know how quickly beavers build dams and why, to help out the ecosystem and to protect themselves from people who prey on them. And that includes like putting your personal business on social media. Don't put your stuff on social media because people prey on that kind of stuff. They send all kind of negativity and That's not for social media consumption. Everything is not for social media consumption. So protect your energy. I know you all can handle a lot, Scorpios, but just because you can don't mean you should. Okay? Protect your energy. Protect your energy. It's a whole new moon. So new you, new moon, new you. Protect your energy. Everybody don't need to know what's going on. Let's see what we got going on in these cards, though. For those of you all who celebrate the holidays, happy holidays to everybody. Sending you everybody lights of love and light. If you don't celebrate holidays, that is okay too. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on with the goings-ons. I am a magnet for brilliant ideas. Yep, that you are. Say it to yourself. I am a magnet for brilliant ideas. I'm a magnet for brilliant ideas. All right, Scorpios. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in your reading. Yeah, this is a whole new cycle. Let's see what's retrograde. Neither one of your planets are retrograde. Pluto is in Aquarius, though, until 2043, but that's not retrograde. I think it went station direct. I want to say October 15th, I think. So yeah, so right now we have 5 planets. Mercury at the time of filming. Mercury, Saturn, Uranus. What else? Chiron and Neptune. Yep. Are retrograde right now. So make sure you're documenting your dreams. That's daydreams, night dreams, any kind of downloads you may have. And those can be memories, even down to, what do I need to get from the grocery store? That's a download. That's a download, because a lot of times you're so busy just doing stuff around, during the day, you may forget, oh, that's right, I need to put, so get used to, I know, probably got a cell phone, put your list together and stuff. Get used to putting a list together so when you get out, move out, or get out the house and you come back in, you would have felt like, okay, I got everything accomplished I needed to accomplish. So put it in your to-do list. Let's get into it. All right. So created something new. Somebody could have new love. Oh, let's get nosy then. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Somebody had a first impression of you. Oh, what is this? Let's get nosy. I'm not a detective, but let's get into this. Let's see if we can dive deeper. Somebody had a first impression of you. Like that you were just kind of like what did they think? Let's see what they thought. Let's see. Like you were closed off, or what was their first impression? Because I want to know. Inquiring or nosy minds want to know. Maybe I'm being nosy. All right. Okay. So here we have High Priestess. Okay. The challenge is that, okay. Maybe it's a challenge. I don't know. Okay. So people say you as a High Priestess, but they figure, and that's a High Priestess is a person who has intuition, right? And then basically it's just like, you see these pillars right here. Right. Looking at this is sacral chakra variety. So somebody had I would say that somebody had a first impression of you based on what their idea of a high priestess would look like. Maybe they thought that you would have on, like, dressed a certain way, that maybe they thought you would be wearing certain things, or somebody had an impression of you. It's kind of like, somebody having an impression of a religious leader or a spiritual leader, and you seeing them and you're just like, you don't look like a priest, or you don't look like a pastor, or you don't look like, I don't know if a person would take that as a compliment or insult, or if they would just bust out laughing. Right? Somebody could probably laugh at that and go, I don't know what I'm supposed to look like. So yeah, somebody has a impression of you. They, like, somebody just think, well, I wasn't really sure, like, what. I kind of feel like somebody just didn't. Yeah, somebody. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. Kind of like about a message that you may have been giving off, like you could have been sending off like some kind of, because this is Mercury, and Mercury is currently retrograde, right? So somebody could have been getting mixed signals about you, that maybe you were closed off to love. That's what I'm picking up here. Maybe you were closed off to love, and what I feel like here is you are closed off to putting your information, or putting information out on social media. Like I always tell my collective community, is like, everything should not be for social media consumption. People taking pictures, putting stuff online, sending bad energy. And that's what high priestess energy is. Would tell somebody, like, you can see things through pictures. Like, you know how you usually hear women say this, like, oh yeah, I took pictures with my friends, and it's usually after the relationship is over, and I could tell she was jealous of me because the picture that she would post would always be the bad, the you know, it always show me in the worst light, right? After that, you know, after the relationship is over, after the friendship is over. So somebody had a first impression of someone, and because you're a fixed sign, it could have been a lasting impression of someone. So you kind of step back and just say, I'm just going to be in receiving mode. I'm just going to listen. I'm going to see. I'm just going to listen and see. Now somebody's talking about linking up. See this number 8 right here? Well, it looks like a number 8. Looks like an infinity symbol. Now somebody's like, okay. Because I am speaks to source, creator, higher power, God. So I kind of feel like somebody felt like somebody was maybe repelled by the idea of creating something, because water is creativity, creating something with someone maybe of a different spiritual belief or religious belief or something like that. I mean, it's 2025. I'm not sure why. What somebody, well, I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing in the card. So take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates. But somebody's a star. 11th house. Recent past. Right? Recent past. So yeah, somebody is a star. Star. Yeah, so stay focused. You know, stay focused, because somebody has been around karmic couples before, and somebody spot a karmic couple right away. A karmic couple is basically people that, you know, and you can weigh pros and cons. People who are really not happy in their relationship, and so they're always like, they're in receiving mode constantly. They want to find out what's going on. You're like living vicariously through somebody else's relationship. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but somebody kind of almost wants to, somebody is very protective because they're in their 11th house. So Aquarius rules 11th house. So somebody is in their 11th house. So somebody had a first impression just based on the physical appearance of how a high priestess should look. I'm trying not to bust out laughing because oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm trying not to laugh because I think everybody has an idea of like I think everybody has said that. Like one time I was looking at something on social media and there's this married couple. The guy, he's a priest and actually it was two priests online, and they had posted pictures. They was doing some kind of missionary work or something. I don't know if y'all have seen it on Instagram, but women were flirting with these two married priests. They two separate married priests. They not the same. They weren't working together. It's just two separate posts that I saw, and then they posted pictures with and then the wife. One of the wives. The husband, both of them, they showed their wives, but one of them, I think the wife says something like jokingly, like they both used to it. They're both used to just kind of what people, because you hear priest and people go, wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to look a certain way? So somebody's a high priestess. Let me see. Yeah, somebody's a high priestess, and that's what somebody has a somebody's strength is that they're very, very knowledgeable about things. Somebody's a loner. Somebody is a loner, and you could have that in common with somebody is that you're a loner too. So you don't really hang around a lot of people. You just kind of a loner. You're very smart. Tap into Akashic records. Here we have 3 of Pentacles here. Somebody's a very compassionate leader. You don't really look down on people. People look at you and assume that you may be a person that looks down on people, but that's not. If a person with some high intuition could tell that, they would know. Because you can even see like the people in this card. All of this is genderless, by the way. Genderless and colorless on the cards. You can just see how this person is looking up to this person here, and this person looks like they're teaching somebody something, right? They're talking to somebody, but they're not talking down to a person. They're basically like this person is just looking up, like, okay, we're just learning. What does this person have here? Yeah, so he's actually holding this thing, he's holding this while they're creating art here. Yeah, so somebody may have daughters. And that's what makes somebody compassionate. Well, somebody may have daughters or may have sons. That would make somebody compassionate there. That could, compassionate towards maybe people where people have looked down on them. So people could have had an impression of something. All right, so you feel very fortunate. This is you right here, the Wheel of Fortune. You feel very fortunate here. So somebody's ready to roll a dice. This right here, somebody has some dice here. So this kind of speaks to 5th house, but not really. Somebody's feeling lucky. That's what this is, right? So you see dice on this person. It's like on the illustrator. They put this on this card here. But this is somebody's feeling lucky. Like somebody's feeling like, okay, you know what? I feel like I've heard what I needed to hear. Somebody's ready to, because Aries rules 1st house. Not to say that you're an Aries, but Aries rules 1st house. And somebody's like, okay, I'm feeling like I want to, like Aries is is a an assertive zodiac sign, right? They're ruled by Mars, which is the energy planet, right? So somebody is now focusing their energy on somebody is open, like somebody's really open to maybe meeting somebody. That's nice. This is nice. I feel like somebody is going to let me see. Yeah, his seven of wands here. Yeah, so somebody is good at meditating and telepathy here. What kind of telepathy? Because I'm seeing solar plexus. Yeah, so two of swords here. Somebody is really good at astral projection. Somebody's good at sending messages via telepathy when someone is meditating. When you're meditating and somebody else is meditating, if y'all on the same channel, like if y'all on the same frequency. Because somebody is asking why. What's the number 7? The other side of number 7. Why is something complete? Like, why is something over? Somebody feels like they've been blindsided by what they're hearing. Yeah, but somebody has left the distractions behind. Somebody has left the distractions behind. Somebody's not a fool at all. Somebody's left the distractions behind. Yeah, something is over. There's a rebirth here. And Source is balancing some things out. Let's see what else. Oh, this is pretty. So, somebody has cosmic knowledge or soul access. So this is what it looks like. Because I'm seeing 10 instant manifestation of something. You and somebody, it could be a love for interest or somebody, have a lot to talk about. Like this is what we're seeing here. Like somebody has vast knowledge of something. Like somebody has a lot of, see this library, I don't know if you can see it on this card here. Somebody has a wealth of knowledge about a lot of things. So there's a lot to talk about. Somebody loves to learn, so that's nice. two brains connecting. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody is like, oh, I love the way this person thinks. Okay, let's see. Sacred spring water. Deep cellular healing. And then blessings. So yeah, I'm seeing love for somebody. That's really nice. Love is in the air. A win-win is forecast for somebody. Believe in the impossible. Something comes along once in the blue moon, but a fiery climax approaches. Ooh, child, somebody is hot. Ooh. What in the world? Whoa. Now cards. Wait a minute. Just wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was interesting. All right, so solar plexus chakra. So somebody, this is where somebody wants to feel significant. Right, somebody in your life wants to feel significant. This is a lot. But Scorpios can handle it, so everything with Scorpios is quite intense. Intense, coming and going, right? So, victory and success here. I'm seeing success for you. A lot of copying, a lot of destiny swapping here. Like somebody was just like a copycat, and like somebody was like a trying to copy something. Somebody was trying to copy something everybody does. Here we have movement, choices, decisions. So somebody has some decisions to make. Accelerated motion. So things are happening fast. Then we got the devil card, temptation. Oh, child, the light is shining on everybody. Shine, shine on. It is shining. There's a lot going on here. Authority, okay. Fertility, awareness. So that's why it's a fiery climax approaching. Harmony. Somebody feels like something is just really harmonious, and they feel like some kind of a partnership and alliance is being formed. Somebody's adjusting their crown. This is crown chakra. We got the throat chakra here. So somebody's speaking their truth. Here we have sacrifice. A lot of sacrifices have been made. Somebody is very powerful, right? Somebody is learning how to choose very wisely, because again, 7 would be open enemies, right? So somebody is sit back and listen and just like, what's an open enemy? Okay, somebody who, okay. Every time I had somebody's back, they always found something to complain about me. You are an open enemy. That's what somebody could have said. The more and more I listen to this definition of open enemy, that's exactly what you sound like, right? Some kind of emotional loss. Somebody's, and so here we have light and some kind of disruption and also mental conflict here. So these 3 here, yeah. All of these books that I'm sharing this information with can be found in the library. Mercury retrograde is a great time to hit the library, hit the books, learn something new. But that's what I have. Someone is limitless. Someone is limitless, and somebody is really, let me see, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs. Yeah, somebody is all about making sure they're protecting their inner child. And that's what it's all about. Like, and then we have limitless here. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Yeah, when you're a grown up, you can take care of your own inner child. That is what I'm seeing for you all, Scorpios. Keep being you. That's what I see. All right. Hopefully this is helpful for you all. But again, happy new moon to everybody. It is a new moon, new you. Close out cycles in love. And try to vibrate as high as you can. All right. Bye.